and welcome back to Skyrim and to Hjaalmarch Hold, where we have discovered a tomb. Those bandits were not killed by me or Qa'Rajh. No, they were in fact killed by another bandit entirely, who said that something was going on amongst her group of bandits as she was deflecting. Now, so this is the quest for the Pale Lady inside Frostmere Crypt. So let's see what this brings. We are still en route to Dragonbridge. But let's snipe some bandits just to keep morals and... well, that's really all there is to it. I just like shooting bandits. I believe the sword at the end... oh wait, I just remembered something about this quest. Ugh, well, we'll take that when we get to it. That's gonna be unpleasant. Well, can't go back now. Oh. Qa'Rajh, if you would not... there's two of them.
She was always dragging her into things.
What?
Who knows? The cat was crazy. What was that?
Who's there?
No, Qa'Rajh, no.
I knew I heard something.
No, Qa'Rajh. Bad vampire, get back here. Qa'Rajh, calm down.
Huh?
Really? An unleveled one?
Where'd you come
Any more of them? So they spoke a bit about what's going on here.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
And what they were talking about was that the bandit who defected had an accomplice, so to say, in her friend Qa'Rajh, who was trying to do something with the bandit leader's sword. A sword which apparently had been found at the bottom of this bandit hook. Alright, let's see if there's something on the table. Kyr's bounty. Kill Isa and Rashir on sight. 100 gold to whoever brings me their heads. Spread the word. Kyr. Anything else? No, not here. Well, I wouldn't expect a huge lump of treasures in an entry room, but... well... that doesn't mean you can't be pleasantly surprised. Darkest darkness. Oh, another of Kyr's bounties. So you'll find a number of these throughout throughout Frostmere Crypt. Oh, okay. You want to be difficult? Not today. Yeah. Qa'Rajh, I need you to move out of the way. Alright. So we got an iron door down there. Which is probably the way to go. Whoop. Let's see. Bandit. Well, it's not locked, but I think the voices are coming from below.
What? There's a whole shift down there.
Commander's orders. Nobody goes in or out until he gets back. The boss will skin you as soon as he's done with Rashir.
Gods, what a mess.
I could possibly shoot at her down there, but I have no point to do so now. Ooh, glass dagger. Hella. I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to come this way. Oh, yep. There's a quest marker over there. Oh, whoa, whoa!
2 3s. What was he thinking? Never should have come here.
Alright, well. I thought that was strange with a couple of boots just standing there, but then I realized, you know, there are legs in those boots. Alright, let's see. Oh, nope. No. Maybe, no. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, okay. More this way then. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. What? I said, don't. Bit. Oh, no! Son of a bitch! Haha! A personal weaponry or steel warhammer, steel battle, iron battle axe. Ugh, iron sword. Those are not bad. Why is there grindstone in here? Well, I expected more treasure, and I didn't get it. Get out of the way. Get out of the way! Ah, vampires. Okay. Oh, no.
Boss went down.
I was definitely not...
Yeah, he's after Rashir. Never seen him so angry.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Some things just felt wrong down there.
Now you're sounding as crazy as the cat. You're going on about the Pale Lady next.
That's the name of this quest, so there's probably something to it. Ooh. Whoop.
Huh?
Who's there?
That handles that. Whoop.
Show yourself. There you are. That'll teach you.
Well, that definitely took care of them. Okay. Oh, so this is just... Ah, so this is not the person themselves. Alright. Steel plate boost of waning frost. Not bad, but... well, we are... Kier's Lock. Frostmere Crypt, week 12. What a disaster. We haven't seen a caravan in a week. We actually lost ground in the tunnels. Thal and his team were crushed when their section collapsed. I've heard word of a mutiny, if next week isn't any better. Frostmere Crypt, week 13. 2 new recruits, Isa and Rashir. Girl said she did time in setting her mind down in Markarth, and it shows. She got more experience than all of us put together. I put her in charge of the dig. Cat's good with the blade, so I've sent him topside with the raiders. Frostmere Crypt, week 14. Tunnel's going well. Isa made our first big find just yesterday. Buried chest with a couple of 100 gold. Topside, Rashir and his team have hit 5 merchants this week. In and out faster than the guard could respond. Looks like things are finally going my way. Frostmere Crypt, week 15. The tunnel broke out into some kind of giant cavern. There's a whole forest down there. Found a nice sword all laid out on some kind of monument and everything. But this is just strange, eerie. What is this place? Not like any tune I've ever seen. Frostmere Crypt, week 16. I think the cat's gone crazy. All of a sudden he can't focus, keeps muttering to himself. He's gone from a best raider to a worst botch job just yesterday. Isa's trying to cover for him, but she's not fooling anyone. Lately he keeps asking to see my sword, begging to borrow it. Like I'll let him get his paws on it. It's beautiful, perfectly balanced, better than any I've ever held. Sure he can have it. Right in the gut. Ooh. I'll take it. I can sell these locks at some point, so... Okay. So this was the bandit leader's... I mean... It's gotta be a pretty decent sword if you are willing to give up an ebony mace for it. Unfortunately, that is not his mace. That is just some Qa'Rajh, get out of the way. So what have we here? Rashir's note. Let's read that first. It seems shorter. Isa, I see her in every shadow, hear her voice on every breath of the wind, in my dreams, in my ears, in my mind. The pale lady, we have to stop her. Just return the sword and we can shut her away forever. I can't take this anymore. I have to do it. I must. Rashir. Isa's journal. Left the White River gang this morning with Qa'Rajh's thugs on our tails. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Rashir and I wasn't getting anywhere with him in charge. I'll never understand how he does it. I couldn't find so much as a rumor in Windhelm, while Rashir stayed outside the city, got wasted on moon sugar, and still managed to find us a lead. Some gang out of Morthal way. They holed up in an old ruin, digging it out between raids and caravans. Joined up with Qa'Rajh's band. The treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work, barely cleared a single hole, and 6 men have died from cave-ins. I've taken charge of the dig while Rashir is leading the raids topside. Maybe that year in set the mine will finally pay off after all. You'd think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe, but these louts are exhausted after barely an hour. No wonder this tunnel's taking forever. I've set up the round-the-clock shifts and ordered double rations for the best diggers. That'll give them some incentive. Night shift woke me to say they'd hit something big. Qa'Rajh, Rashir, and I went down to take a look. It's huge, like a whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument out in the center. Qa'Rajh took the sword from it as a trophy, proof his whole plan was finally paying off. For once, he might be right. Rashid's been having nightmares over the past few days. He keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away at night, I think. To think some fool story could turn the toughest bandit I know into a cowering kitten, frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others can see him like this. It's getting worse. Rashir can barely sleep at all now, and whenever he dozes off he wakes up screaming. Woke the whole place up last night. He says the pale lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Rashir just has a fever, but this can't go on. I pulled a few things together. I'll slip out tonight and never look back. And she did. She did. Alright, so now we have some vague idea of what's going on here. I think that way is... Let's check the local map just for the sake of it. Yeah, so we went... Where we could have turned was here. And we went in here. There's a chance that these passes will meet up together at some point. But if not, well, there's no shame in admitting that I was wrong and... Ooh. Ah, yes, I think I need the lever over there. Well, we'll circle around, and if that doesn't yield anything of interest... Oh, there are two guys here. That explains why I thought one of them looked weird. He did, but... Whoop! Okay. Wardrobe? Nope. Yellow Book of Riddles. No, that is not valuable enough for me to want to take some of my very limited inventory space to use it. I see that. Here. Where? Ah! Haha! Sorry about shooting you. Actually, I'm not, so... Well... We were actually supposed to go this way. But... I don't think... maybe we can.
Huh? Who's there? I knew I heard something.
No, no you didn't.
Who's there? Done and done.
Well, that was a... No, oh, you resurrected someone, didn't you? Ah, great. Well, let's see. Yep. Let's see. So I really wanted, as soon as it have auto-saved, I really wanted to actually get back to where we were before. It seems I might still get the chance. Oh, the map isn't exactly easy to read. Is that iron, or is that just clumps of stone? Just... Where is that guy you resurrected? So there is no... This does not lead back. Okay. Really? Where is that guy you resurrected? Alright, I'll go back and see what we can find in the direction we were originally going. So this is above all of that. And then there was another way back here. Ah, yes. Let's see. Ah, it's barred from the other side. Well, turns out I was going the right way, well, the only way all along. At least now I know. Oh, is there something in the cage? No. For a second it just seemed like there were, but... Ooh.
Something's wrong. Boss been down there too long.
What was that?
Where'd you... That'll teach you.
I don't see any angry dots. Oh, that's the guy you resurrected. Okay, well I think I looted that guy well and proper. The clanking of pickaxes against stone. Ow! Was that a pressure plate or a tripwire? Neither. At least from what I can see. Okay. The obvious problem with having a follower like that is that I can't tell if I'm detected by enemies or not. And I'd rather like that. Are you done? Apparently not. Apparently not. Alright. Get out of the way or I will kill you. Okay. Ooh, a vein.
What was that?
Where'd you come from?
Time to end this. Die, damn you!
Done and done.
Oh, plunderer. That's a fairly high level. What was he digging? Silver! Woo! Now, if they had found an actual silver ore vein, they'd be well off. Just gotta teach Serana not to touch this stuff. Serana, what are you doing? Ah, Jesus. Yoink. Oh, embalming tools. No, I don't need those. And the other guy died? Seems like it. At least I don't hear any moaning. Oh, I'll assume he did. Alright. Ooh, we got a deeper ruin to go to. Well, good. Let's do just that. Frostmere Depth. Heavy armor absorbs more damage, but it also weighs more than light armor. Dragon plate. Kind of nifty looking at. The pickpocket skill is used to take things from an unsuspecting target's pocket and not get caught in the process. Imperials are natives of Ooh. Hello?
Don't even think about it.
I just want to talk to him.
Finally, someone came. The cat, Qa'Rajh, ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, here it is. What I feared. So, did you spot that glowing orb that was floating around?
No! No!
Well, that was Qa'Rajh dying. Well, as you can see, that is the Pale Lady. And what the Pale Lady is a special Wisp Mother. So not only is she a Wisp Mother, she is a Wisp Mother who is special. And that is all kinds of bad. However, we can make pot shots, and we have a follower to take the brunt of the damage. Now, if only I could hit, that would be just swell. So she have already summoned Shades because of her fight with Qa'Rajh. Obviously. And now the Shades will do damage, but are less dangerous. And if you manage to kill the Wisp Mother herself, the shades will disappear. However, if you only kill the shades, the Wisp Mother will just be able to summon more. I suppose I could try my hand with summoning and try to shove something in there, but for now potshots are fine and it raises my sneak skill, and it's not like I'm gonna run out of arrows anytime soon. But I'd rather avoid them detecting me entirely. Right. So let's use the arrow to indicate whom of them. Still a miss. Maybe a bit up. I don't think so. That was a shade. Shades are pretty weak. Oh, now we know where she is, because all her shades are dead. Whoop. Wait. The Pale Lady. Ooh, there she goes. And yep, and the shades banished the Pale Lady. Well, I wouldn't say I banished her. I would more say that I shot an arrow straight into her ghastly appearance in order for her to die. But then again, I suppose as a Wisp Mother, she is technically undead already. Alright. Oh, there's a word wall up there. Well, I did not remember that part, but sure, I will take a dragon shout without really having done anything with dragons. Well, we did miss a couple of times, but that's alright. Ash pile. Ooh. Yoink. Rush here. The Pale Blade. Target takes 25 points of frost damage and 50 points of stamina damage. Weaker creature and people flee for 30 seconds. So it's a multi-enchanted blade. So now, technically the quest is completed. But what you can do is actually you can place the sword here. I don't know if this does anything. But I can always come back for the sword if needed. Right now, I don't need to have an extra weapon with me. What's over here? There could also be treasure down in the water. I doubt it, but it's worth a check. It seems this would be a place for a treasure chest, no? Perhaps not. Ah, a wisp core. I think they only give glow dust. Yeah, don't really need that. Alright, what's here? Is this back where... Oh. Well, an ebony warhammer is definitely not a small gem, but kind of nifty. Now, luckily, even though this is a heavily forested area, I have never encountered spriggans here. And I don't think there are. So I think there's a peaceful way to do this, and the messy way, which was what we did. The peaceful way is that and that requires a higher sneak, and move in, get Rashir's body. So whether you distract the Wisp Mother and her shades, how you do it is up to you, but you then move in and take the sword and place it on the monument. I believe that will cause the Wisp Mother to go dormant and disappear. But I don't remember if that's the case. I will look that up and edit that in after the fact, so that there will be a nice bit of text moving to see whether I'm talking out of my ass or whether that's actually true. Cool. Why'd you go the long way? Oh! What do we got here? Word of power, statue, icefall. Cool. Ah, and a treasure chest. Alright, so that would explain why there isn't. Yes. Conjure Storm Qa'Rajh. Huh. I had apparently not learned that spell, but I do now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm guessing my old Archmage tricks are still going. Frostmere Crypt. So we'll be returning to the barred door. I actually didn't spend as long on this as I remembered it taking before. But I don't believe I've had Qa'Rajh with me the other times I've gone through this. Well, I guess that does make a difference. Or maybe I've just been less cautious about the fight with the Wisp Mother. Well, if the Wisp Mother were to take on those bandits, she would most certainly win. I don't expect there to be a bandit up here, but, well... Ow. Oh, Why am I still being hit? Do you think there could be treasure down here? Now I must remember that I now can drown. Ooh. Well, I don't mind. Whoop. Up, treasure. Now you don't have to worry about air when picking locks. You'll sort of pause both time and space while picking a lock, or while trying to steal from someone's pocket. So if you're being attacked by a dragon and the person you're stealing from happens to have a healing potion, well, you can use that healing potion straight away, and the dragon would be none the wiser. Of course, the person you're stealing from might not like it, and give you an axe to the face, and then you would be up one healing potion and up one dragon attack to the ass and one axe to the head. But 1 + 1 + 1 does equal 3, so it's an experience, that's for sure. Speaking of experience, that's nice. Finally, a lootable item. Anything here? That's a glitched out battle axe. Oh, don't drown. Alright. I mean, that was too obvious. Oh, and here is the barred door. Whoop. Well. Nah. I could take the pale sword with me, but Yeah, I don't feel like it. Alright. I believe this was our last stop before we head to Dragon Bridge. But since Dragon Bridge isn't a closed location, and there is relatively few people there, I think, judging from the map and from where we are, I think we should be able to walk there in the next episode, as well as getting to talk to people. The rest, well, we can do some faffing about with that. Always leave room for faffing, because you might not know when you need to faff. Thus spoketh I. What do I mean? I don't know. I'm out of coffee. Damn it. Well, we cleared the place out. I don't know if the bandit that Idis, or whatever her name was, if she is going to think any different of it. But either way, alright, let's take a look at the map, just for the sake of it. So we want to go to the... Oops, maybe we should make the quest private. And as the quest marker suggests, no one is inside, which means that whoever we need to talk to is also outside in the world at the moment. Of course, they could go into the house or an inn at night to sleep, but currently they are outside in the world with us. So let's see, we move along the road here, through here, across here, over... around here and over the bridge. Yeah, that doesn't take 30 minutes, so yeah. Next time we shall move towards Dragon Bridge, but until then, take care.